What is going on, you guys? Steven here from AIRSOFT Tech, and today I'm actually doing a video pretty late. It's getting around 8:30 right now. The sun is basically gone. It's getting pretty dark now, so I do apologize if it is dark right now. However, I really want to do this video because I just really wanted to try something out. It came to my mind and I was like, you know what? I really want to do this video. So you guys are probably thinking, why the hell is there a wig head right here with a mesh mask and a gun? Well, just like what the title of the video says, we're going to be putting these lower face mesh masks to the test. A large portion of the Airsoft community wear these types of masks for their loadouts, including myself. I personally wear one of these for my loadout and to protect my lower face, you know, my teeth, my mouth, and just my lower face in general, my nose and stuff like that. So, but I was thinking, how much protection do these guys actually provide, since they're literally just metal and protecting your face? So after a while, I was thinking, you know, could certain BBs or certain guns actually penetrate it, or after a while can it like just dent your mesh mask and the paint can go in your mouth or in your cheeks or whatever? I'm not really sure. I know there's a few videos out there on YouTube with like these eye masks, like these eye mesh goggles or something, and this guy put them to the test or something like that, and like the metal splintered off into the actual eye, and it just wouldn't have ended well if that was an actual person who got shot in the eye wearing those mesh goggles. So I'm pretty sure though that this is actually a bit stronger and tougher, and the metal is a bit thicker. However, I just really wanted to try it out, so I put this mesh mask that I'm not using on this styrofoam wig head. I just taped it on because this head's actually really small, so it wasn't fitting, so I just taped it on. And we're going to be using the ASG CZ Scorpion Evo 3A1. It's shooting about 400 FPS with .20s, and with .23s it's anywhere from 380 to 390. So I'm using .23s, and we're going to be testing this out. We're first going to shoot it just a couple times to see what kind of damage it does, and then after that, if the mask holds up really well, well then we're just going to unload and see if we can do some type of damage on it, and hopefully get somewhat of a decent video out to you guys. Alright, so anyways, let's go ahead, set the gun up, let's fill the magazine up, and then we'll set the head up and we'll start filming, and we'll see how much damage an airsoft gun can do to a lower face mesh mask. Alright, you guys, so we're going to go ahead and take a quick look at this mask, and oh my gosh, this is actually doing some pretty good damage, and the paint is just coming off completely here. Let me just try and get this for you guys so you guys can see this. As you can see, it's dented pretty well. Look at that, my whole finger kind of just gets in there. Hopefully you guys can see that dent. I'm not sure how well the camera's picking it up. However, there's a really nice dent. And after I just unload on this guy, we're gonna see what type of damage is done to the actual styrofoam, because just with like what, 5, 6, 7 shots, there's actually a pretty good sized dent. Hopefully you guys can see that right there. Just, it's all dented right in there, and all these BBs are breaking. Keep that in mind. There's all these little white fragments on the table right here. You can see some of it. But anyways, we're gonna go back again like 5 feet. And remember, guys, just one thing I also want to point out: you're probably not gonna get shot point blank range. You're probably gonna get shot anywhere from 30 beyond 30 plus feet. So remember, damage from that distance is gonna be a lot less than from point blank range, obviously. But we just wanted to test out how strong these mesh masks are, just in case, say you're in like the loading area, or you're off the field and your friend accidentally pulls a trigger on fully automatic and unloads on your face by accident, you know, some crazy incident, which is really unlikely, but who knows. I just really wanted to test out these mesh masks. So anyways, let's go ahead, put this thing to fully automatic, and we'll see what happens then. Alright, you guys, so I just put my Scorpion Evo down, put it to safe. I'm fully out of ammo. Let me take the tripod, or the camera off the tripod. Look at all these BB fragments all over the place, and look at this. Right into the styrofoam head. However, that took about 70 shots, 75 shots, because that's how many BBs are in a magazine of the CZ Scorpion Evo. And look, BBs just crack everywhere. However, look at that. Right through the lower face mesh mask. So these mesh masks, they're pretty strong, you know, I give them credit. And again, the likelihood of you being shot from point blank range so many times is extremely unlikely. I'm just going ahead and taking this mesh mask off. Alright, you guys, so I had to cut that clip out there because I was actually struggling with all the tape, but there we go. As you can see, right through the mesh mask, and BBs are still cut there. And man, this thing is super sharp. Oh my gosh, they're like little needles. So just imagine if this actually happened to you, all these little wires are now stabbing your cheek or your nose or your your lips or something. I don't know, wherever you're getting shot. But remember, you guys, it would have to take like 75 shots point blank range right in the same spot every single time. And look at this right there. Hopefully you guys can see that. Right into the lips, and the BB is actually right there if you guys can see that. So the styrofoam head held up pretty nicely, but the mesh mask, oof, that just looks nasty. As you can see, BB just went right through, right there. So anyways, you guys, I really just wanted to test out these mesh masks. If you enjoyed this video, don't be afraid to click that like button. I'd greatly appreciate it. But anyways, now you guys realize how strong these things are from a far distance. You guys, if you get shot in the face like once or twice, they're just gonna bounce off without, you know, any problem or any damage to your face. But if you're like messing with your gun and the barrel's pointing at your face, and you forget to put it to if you forget to put the gun on safe or something like that, and the barrel's pointing at your face, and you pull the trigger and it's on fully automatic, and you just unload, let's say like 20-30 BBs, it's really gonna start to dent on the inside and start to like stab your face. And that's not gonna feel too great. And for some odd reason, if you get unloaded with anywhere from like 30 to 50 BBs, you know, just square in the same spot, then yeah, you're gonna have some problems. But that's very unlikely. But again, you guys, this whole video was just to test out these lower face mesh masks. If you want to get a lower face mesh mask, go ahead, be my guest. I personally wear one. I have no fears of this happening to me whatsoever. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.